I gotta ask you about the classic, man. Oochiee Coochie. Now, how did that come about? Was that something you already had in the stash, or you wrote that? You know,
No,
can you go into that a little
actually,
bit?
yeah, actually, Oochiee Coochie, it wouldn't have been a song that I made. From my neighborhood, we wasn't listening to Oochiee Coochie. We was listening to Scarface. We was listening to Big Daddy Kane. We was listening to Coogee rap. We was listening to, I can keep going on and on. Poor Righteous Teacher, you know what I'm saying? Heavy D. We was listening to all that kind of stuff, man. So um, I definitely wouldn't have went down that track. So, but what I learned is that I got to Hollywood and Mike Bivens gave me a cassette tape and it had the Oochiee Coochie beat on it. I hadn't heard it yet, but he said, "Hey man, take this tape to the hotel, and I want the song to be called Oochiee Coochie La La La." He said, "I want some girls to be singing the hook," and I was like, "Oochiee Coochie La La La," some girls singing the hook, but I hadn't heard the beat yet, so I'm just like, "All right, I'm a writer, so I can write," you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, "All right, I'll listen to it when I get to the room." So I got to the room and I put that cassette tape in and I was like, oh my God, what the hell am I going to do? Because it wasn't what I was accustomed to. It wasn't what my hood was going to accept. You know what I'm saying? So I called my mom, my right hand. I'm like, "Mom, he gave me a beat that I don't know. I don't know. I just don't think it's what I do." She said, "You're a writer, right?" She said, "What's wrong with the beat?" I said, "Mom, it's just too fast. It's too fast and it's like real poppy." She was like, "Well, do you want to come home?" I said, "No." She said, "Well, why don't you just do what you do, see how it come out, and then we'll make a decision after that." I said, "All right." She said, "Write the song, baby." So I sat down, I listened to it, and I wrote the song, and I wrote a hit record. I didn't have faith in that record. I had faith in what Mike knew what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't a fan of that record. I'll be completely honest. I'm a transparent person. I love my success. I love my record now. But I did not love it when I did it because that ain't what I do. You know what I'm saying? So I saw the success of this record literally. I was at the Apollo Theater to see Boyz II Men and ABC do their performances at Apollo Theater. So at rehearsal, Michael Bivens came and sat next to me and said, "Hey, you want to perform the song that we did in the studio?" I said, "Hell yeah." He said, "All right." He sent the fashion designer to go get my clothes and that whole nine, put me in the dressing room, and I was a guest on the Apollo before I even had anything out. You know what I'm saying? The record hadn't even made it to Motown. It was still just sitting with us. You know what I'm saying? I got on there, I did the song, got a standing ovation. You know what I'm saying? And after that, Motown was like, "We need a video today." So we went to Warner Brothers Studios. Lionel Martin did the video real quick. And man, Oochiee Coochie might have took 2 to 3 weeks and it was #1 record in the country. You know what I'm saying? So that let me know that it's not about me all the time. Sometimes it's about what the people want. And now I love the record. I mean, how can I love it? It's 30 something plus years of money that's still coming to me. You know what I'm saying? And the women, the fellas is my dogs. I get down with my fellas, but the women made MC Brainz. Fellas ain't had nothing to do with it. Fellas had nothing to do with it. When they come to my show, they say, "What's up, Brainz? You know we had to be here. You gonna have all the ladies here." That's what the fellas used me for. But as far as my success was because of the ladies, man.
Man, I mean, you summed it up, man. I mean, that's phenomenal though, because I remember I was like maybe 7 or something. This 92, I was about 7 years old. We was running around singing Oochiee Coochie La La La. But it's a classic, and we love you for it. Like you say, the ladies was representing. The video was fly. You had fine women in it back then. Man, that's amazing. I appreciate you sharing that with me. And like you say, your producer, because you hear a lot of times artists that say, "I ain't like that song." Like I think Method Man was saying he ain't like his song, but the RZA being who the RZA is, he telling them like, man, just do it, just do your thing, and it turned out to be a fan favorite, one of his biggest
Yeah,
records. So
a guy named Rico Anderson did that track, man. Good dude, man. He did that track and a few other tracks for the East Coast family.